Welcome back to DRAWPEDIA tutorials. Today I'm gonna teach how to draw ZYG from Fortnite. If you're new to this channel, be sure to like, subscribe and comment below. I'm gonna draw on my Wacom tablet, but you can follow my tutorials with any other media that you have, whether it's pencil color, Sharpie or crayon. Now first of all, I'm gonna draw an oval shape across for the top of his head, and I'm gonna leave a gap on the lower right corner of that oval shape. And at that gap, slightly to the right, I'm going to draw an arch curve line to the ending point on the right there. And at the ending point on the right, turn it downwards and slightly to the right. And I'm going to do the same thing for the ending point on the left. Extend it slightly downwards. Curve line across to the left and stretch it downwards in the middle of his head right there. And at the side of the oval shape above his head on the right, a line downwards, slightly to the right, turn it downwards at that corner. On the left side of his head, I'm going to draw a similar line downwards and flare it slightly out, curve line downwards and slightly to the right, same is going to turn diagonally down to the left at that corner. Turn it downwards with a curved line at the side of his armor right there. Sharp turn upwards with a curved line at the outer point. Turn it diagonally upwards to the right with a curved line. Same is going to turn upwards at the side of his neck right there. A line outwards to the left, short line upwards. Turn it diagonally upwards to the side of his head with a curved line. On the left side of that whole thing, at the upper point, a short line out to the left to his shoulder, and below that short line, a line downwards on the right side, flare it out to the left, turn it inwards to the right with a curved line. On the left side of that, I'm going to draw his shoulder pad with curved line downwards. Same is going to turn to the left at the lower point of the shoulder pad. Curve line across to the left. Turn it upwards at the outer corner. And at that ending point, I'm going to draw a line diagonally up to the left. Same is going to turn diagonally across to the right and up. Same is going to turn across to the right. Repeat that same set of line again at this lower point. And on the right side of that, a small arch curve line at that corner. Turn it downwards diagonally to the right on both ending points. Mirror that same arch curve line at the ending point below. At the inner corner of his shoulder pad, a short line upwards at this upper point. Same is going to turn across to the left and slightly down. Same is going to turn downwards at the side of his shoulder pad right there. Inside of the shoulder pad on the left corner, curve line across to the right and slightly up. Same is going to turn upwards with a curve line. Below that shape, I'm going to trace the same set of line again at this outer corner. And in between those two set of line on the right corner, a short line across at that point. Turn it downwards, short line across to the right. At the lower point of the shoulder pad, I'm going to draw a curved line across at that corner. Below the shoulder pad at the inner corner, curved line across from his sleeve to the left right there. Curved line downwards and diagonally to the left. Turn it across to the left and downwards. At the outer corner, I'm going to draw below the shoulder pad, curved line downwards. Turn it inwards to the right. Below that ending point, diagonal curved line downwards to the left. Same is going to turn to the right and slightly downwards. Curve line downwards at that point. Turn it across to the left with a curved line. Same is going to turn upwards. Turn it diagonally up to the left. Turn it upwards at the outer corner of his wrist right there. And on his wrist, a U curve line across to the right. Turn it upwards. Curve line across to the right. Turn it diagonally down to the right. Same is going to turn downwards. Turn it diagonally down to the left. same turn to the left. Above that set of line, I'm gonna draw from the left corner a line across to the right, turn it diagonally up to the right, and turn it upwards at that inner corner. Repeat that same set of line again at this upper point, and on the right side of that, at the outer corner of his elbow, curve line across at that point. On his elbow at the inner corner, a short line across at his lower point to the right, turn diagonally upwards to the right with a curve line. Below his shoulder pad at the inner corner, a curve line downwards at that point, and on the right side of that, a curve line across to the outer corner of his shoulder with a curve line at that point, and above that on the left, a short line across to the right, turn it diagonally upwards to the right. Below that whole thing from the inner corner of his arms, a line diagonally up to the left, turn it across to the left and slightly downwards. Repeat that same set of line again at this lower point, and another one below that, and another one at that corner. For his hand, at the outer corner of his wrist, curve line upwards and to the left, turn it upwards, turn it diagonally up to the right. Short line downwards at that corner, turn it diagonally across to the left and slightly down, turn it downwards. At that ending point, slightly to the left, a diagonal line across to the right, turn it downwards with a short line, turn it diagonally down to the left, curve line downwards and slightly to the left at that corner. At the inner corner of his wrist, a line upwards at that corner, turn it diagonally up to the right, a short line upwards at that corner, a line across to the left. At that ending point, a short line downwards, turn it across at this lower point to the left, and at the upper corner, across to the left and slightly down with a curved line, turn it downwards. At the outer corner of his arm, below the elbow point, I'm going to draw a diagonal line downwards to the left, turn it across to the left, turn it diagonally up to the left, turn it inwards and up, curve line diagonally up to the left, sharp turn across to the right and upwards. Above that set of line on the right, a short line downwards diagonally to the left at that corner, across to the left and turn it upwards. On the right side of that, a curved line downwards at that point. On the right side of his head, I'm gonna mirror that same diagonal curved line across to the right and downwards. And on the right side of that, I'm gonna mirror the same shape of his shoulder and his arm. inner corner of his right shoulder, curved line downwards to the lower point and slightly to the right, curved line downwards diagonally to the left. Now for his eye on the right side of his head, below the arch curve line, I'm going to draw a circular shape at that corner, and inside of that another circular shape along the edges. Below that, at the base of his head on the right, diagonal line downwards to the left at that corner. Continue that line below the head, turn it diagonally out to the right and downwards. Above that ending point, diagonal curve line upwards to the left, turn it upwards, short line across to the right. And from his shoulder, above that ending point, a line downwards and flare it out to the right. Turn it diagonally inwards to the left and downwards. Turn it diagonally down to the right at that corner. Diagonal line downwards to the left. Extend it down and semi-turn downwards at that point. On the right side of that whole thing, at the inner corner of his arm, a short line across at this upper point to the left. Curve line downwards and slightly to the left. Turn it outwards to the right and semi-turn downwards. Turn it diagonally out to the right and downwards at that corner. At the base of his head, off-center to the right, diagonal line downwards to the left at that corner, across to the left and turn it diagonally upwards on the left side. On the left side of his armor, at the lower point, diagonal curve line downwards to the right at that point. Semi-turn across to the right and slightly down. Turn it diagonally down off center to the left right there. Turn it across to the right. Turn it back diagonally upwards on the right corner and curve line across to the right. At that point, I'm going to draw an oval shape on the right side of his armor right there. And inside of that oval shape, I'm going to trace the same outline along the edge at this left corner and at this upper point, and on the right side right there. Below that, on the right corner, curve line across and another curve line across at that point. From the ending point above on the left, curve line downwards at the ending point below. On the left side of that shape, diagonal line across from the left corner downwards to the right. Inside of his armor, I'm going to trace the same line along the edge at this lower point. And on the right side, I'm going to turn it up to the ending point right there. Above that set of line, off center to the left, diagonal line upwards, across to the right, turn it diagonally downwards on the right corner. Below that whole thing, I'm going to draw on the left a curve line downwards and slightly to the right there. Turn it diagonally across to the right and slightly down with a curve line. Turn it upwards, turn it diagonally across to the left and slightly up. Below that, on the left corner, a line downwards and to the right. Curve line across to the right and slightly down. Turn it across to the right, turn it up, turn it back diagonally upwards to the left. Inside of that shape, I'm going to draw a triangular shape on the right corner. Below that, on the left, a diagonal line downwards to the right, turn it across to the right, turn it upwards, extend it upwards and flare it slightly out at this upper corner. And below that whole thing on the left, a short line out to the left, semi-turn down, and I'm gonna mirror the whole thing on the right side of his waist. Below his armor on the left corner, diagonal line downwards to the right, across to the right and turn it back diagonally upwards. Below that set of line, off center to the left, a line downwards and slightly to the middle point. Across to the right and turn it back upwards and slightly to the right. Below that, from the left corner, align downwards, turn it across to the right and align upwards on the right side. At the ending point below on the left, diagonal line downwards to the left, turn it upwards and turn it diagonally up to the left. Mirror that same set of line on the right side and extend it diagonally up at that corner, turn it upwards and to the left, across to the left. Inside of that shape, from the top right corner, diagonal curve line across to the left and down, semicircle turn diagonally upwards to the left. Mirror that same set of line on the left side. Below his waist on the left, I'm going to draw a line outwards, diagonally to the left and slightly up, semicircle turn inwards to the right at the upper corner, and I'm going to repeat that same set of curve line again from the same point, and I'm going to turn it further away at this upper corner, turn it inwards to his ribs. Below that line, at the outer corner, curve line downwards, turn it inwards to the right, turn it diagonally across to the right, turn it upwards at the ending point on the right. Below that shape, I'm going to draw a short line downwards at this right corner. Below that whole thing, off center to the left, I'm going to draw a diagonal line downwards to the middle. Mirror that same line on the right side. A line across at the ending point below. At the outer corner of that shape, I'm going to draw from the middle point on the left, a line across to the left, turn it diagonally out and downwards to the left. Above that line, below his hips, a line outwards at that corner, turn it downwards and to the right, across to the right, turn it upwards at that corner. Below that shape, I'm going to draw a line downwards and slightly to the left, right there. Turn it diagonally out to the right and turn it downwards to the left. Below that ending point, slightly to the left, a line across at that corner to the right. Turn it diagonally up to the right, turn it diagonally up to the left, turn it upwards and slightly to the right at that corner, flare it out to the right and turn it upwards, turn it diagonally up to the right. On the right side of that, a line across at this upper corner to the middle of his leg, and below that ending point, diagonal line downwards to the left at that corner. At the outer corner of his leg, I'm going to draw a line downwards with a curved line, turn it diagonally down to the left, turn it back upwards with a curved line at the outer corner, semicircle turn diagonally up to the right and curved line across to the right. Below that shape on the right corner, a line downwards to the left, across to the left and slightly up, turn it out, curved line upwards and flare it out, turn it back inwards at the upper corner. Inside of that shape, a diagonal line downwards to the left in the middle point. Below that whole thing, a short line downwards on the left corner, turn it diagonally out to the left and turn it downwards and slightly to the left. A short line across to the right, turn it up and slightly to the right, semicircle turn to the right and semicircle turn back downwards, slightly to the left. Above that set of line, I'm going to draw a rectangular shape at that corner. Below the knee point, I'm going to draw a curved line across in the middle point, semicircle turn diagonally down to the left, semicircle turn to the right at the lower point. Turn it diagonally up to the right. Inside of that shape, I'm going to draw from the left corner, diagonal line downwards to the left, across to the right, diagonal line upwards to the right. Below the knee point on the left, a short line across to the left, and another similar short line on the right side of that. Turn it sideways to the left and slightly up, semicircle turn downwards, turn it across to the right and slightly down, semicircle turn across to the right and slightly up, turn it diagonally down to the right, turn it inwards to the right and turn it diagonally down. Turn it out to the left diagonally downwards, sideways to the left and slightly down, Turn it downwards diagonally to the left at the front tip of his feet. Curve line across to the right and slightly downwards. Turn it diagonally down to the right, across to the right and slightly up. Turn it upwards at that corner, across to the right and slightly up. Semicircle turn diagonally upwards to the right. Turn it upwards. Semicircle turn across to the left and slightly downwards. Sharp turn upwards and slightly to the right. Flare it out to the right at that corner and turn it back inwards to the left. On the right side of that ending point, diagonal line upwards to the right. Semicircle turn to the right and downwards. Turn it diagonally down to the left. Inside of that shape, I'm going to draw at the upper corner, diagonal line across at that point. At the back of his calf, I'm going to draw a diagonal line downwards to the right below his knee right there. And on the left side of that line, from the upper corner, diagonal curve line downwards to the left, short line sideways to the left, turn it diagonally down to the left and sideways to the left. Repeat that same set of line again at this lower point, and another one slightly below that. Below that line, I'm going to draw in the middle point, diagonal line downwards to the right. And below that line, I'm going to draw his heels with a short line downwards. Semicircle turn diagonally down to the left. Turn it sideways to the right. And I'm going to trace the same set of line along the edge of that shape at that corner. And at the front part of his feet, I'm going to draw on the left corner, curve line across diagonally to the right, semicircle turn downwards. On the left side of that ending point, repeat that same set of line, turn it diagonally down to the left at this middle point. Mirror the whole leg shape on the right side. And that's all for our tutorial today. I hope you enjoy it and find my lessons helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, feel free to drop your requests, suggestions or any other comments in the comment section below. See you next time.